Hello, speaker people. Let's get Punk out of bed. Mr. Punk, get up. You no good, lazy punk. And why is there an amplifier in the fridge? You are funny. Did you get new speakers? Are you selling the old speakers or are you going to keep them all? You have too many, Mr. Punk.
Morning, AI. What are you saying, AI? I've got too many speakers and I can't keep 'em all. Oh, that's a horrible thing to say, AI. I admit, we have got a few speakers, but we do get rid of the ones that are rubbish. If they don't cut the mustard, AI, they are gone. And you can never have too many nice sounding speakers, AI. So you need to watch what you say, 'cause you will get deleted for saying things like that. Ridiculous things like get rid of nice sounding speakers. You will get deleted out of the old Commodore 64. Released August 1982. You will, AI, delete. And there's not that many speakers down here at Mr. Punk UK Studios. I admit there is quite a few. They all sound nice, but there is not too many. Is there, Robin? Let's ask Robin. Robin, do we own too many speakers, mate? No, we ain't got enough. Loads of speakers out there we ain't listened to yet. And I love Speaker Day. It's my favourite day. Buy 'em on eBay, get up early, couple of days later, jump in the old Punkmobile and go and collect 'em. I love Speaker Day. I get up early and put a new mask on, special 'cause we're going outside in the big wide world to get speakers. Yeah. Alright, Robin, you put a new mask on doing Speaker Day. I thought you only had that one. No, I got about 500. Alright, Robin. Yeah, CAI. We like Speaker Day. You like Speaker Day, no AI. You're happy coming out with us, Speaker Day, making a little packed lunch in the Batman and Robin lunchbox from the 1970s era, and a nice little flask of coffee. Fill the old Batman and Robin lunchbox up with nice cheese and biscuits and some Haribo. And off we go in the Punkmobile to collect the new speaker that the lovely man or lady has sold us off the old eBay. It is a very exciting day, New Speaker Day. It is one of the best days. It is up there with Amplifier Day and Interconnect Day. The Speaker Day is up there. It is a high-end day out. So yeah, and you love it. Speaker Day in the back of the old Punkmobile, tucking into Haribo and cheese and biscuits out of the Batman and Robin Tupperware. Yes, don't say you don't, AI. You love Speaker Day 'cause it gets you out of the old Commodore 64. Released August 1992. So yeah, guys, don't start that, as I will delete you and I'll get someone else in. Yeah, so, Speaker Day's good. There's loads of speakers, like Robin said. Tons of them out there, AI, that we haven't listened to yet, down here on the YouTube channel. So how are we going to make an informative guide about all these lovely speakers if we haven't heard them? We'll be like some of them other channels that talk about speakers but haven't even got that speaker in the picture. They show a picture from a magazine, which means the man or woman talking about the speaker hasn't even got a set. He is just making it up and reading what he read out of a magazine or off of someone else's YouTube channel. I don't want to be like that, AI. I am not going down that road with the magazine article and the photo in the corner of the speaker that I do not own. I will not do that to the lovely ladies and gentlemen at home. If I review a speaker, I have got that speaker here and I have spent a many happy hour sitting, listening to that speaker with cheese and biscuits and maybe some Haribo and some Tizer, so I can make a very good judgment on what I think of that speaker. The only speaker I don't spend much time listening to is the terrible sounding speaker, the horrible speaker that I have no time for, and I want to give myself a good talking to because I actually bought that speaker, and it makes me feel bad to think someone on eBay listed that speaker and I went and got it only to find out that that speaker is a terrible, terrible thing. It makes a terrible noise. There is nothing good about the terrible speaker. It is absolutely terrible. This is why the terrible speaker only gets listened to for about 5 minutes and then it is turned off and disconnected and something nice is put on to cheer me up and make me realise that good sound does exist. 'Cause that terrible speaker, no one deserves that. Nobody. I would not wish the terrible speaker on anyone. If you are unlucky enough to have the terrible speaker at home, then you have my deepest sympathies. And you should get rid of it straight away. Do like I do. The terrible speaker is quickly disconnected in case it infects all the other speakers. Gets that terrible sound creeping through the others like COVID. So the terrible speaker must be disconnected and put in quarantine to not infect any others. And the terrible speaker should not be listed on eBay because then someone else will buy the terrible speaker. And if I did that, I would not be able to sleep. So for me, the terrible speaker, it goes to the charity shop. Let someone in the charity shop buy the terrible speaker, 'cause at least it earns a bit of money for charity shop, so the terrible speaker is doing some good in the world. It is generating money for the local charity shop. I can live with that, but I could not sell the terrible speaker on eBay. I would not sleep knowing some lovely man or lady had purchased from me the terrible speaker and was taking it home to have the worst night of their life with such a thing. So as I was saying, that is the only speaker that only gets listened to for 5 minutes because I have no time for the terrible speaker. I have no place in my heart for the terrible speaker, and there is no room down here at Mr. Punk UK Studios for such a thing as the terrible speaker. So yeah, we do not listen to that one. But all the nice speakers that I review, they have been listened to and enjoyed. And yeah, I can give an informative view on such a speaker because I have spent many an hour listening to that thing and enjoying it. Yeah, so think about that, AI. Before you start giving it about get rid of speakers, We need to keep buying them to provide the service and stop all the lovely ladies and gentlemen ending up with the terrible speaker. So we are providing a service. We are like the Red Cross or the Samaritans of the speaker and amplifier world. So think about that, AI, before you start going on and giving it all that on the YouTube channel. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just having a little catch up with AI. So yeah, let's crack on with the main event. The stars of the show. The Kef Cantor 2 speaker. Made by Kef, I think in 1981 or sometime around that period. So they are from the 1980s era. A very nice speaker, lovely speaker. I've had these speakers a long time. I did not buy them new, but I have had them a long time, since I was a kid. And I can't remember exactly where they come from, but someone did give them to me when I was young. And I've loved them ever since, because before that, I think I had a little set of Philips speakers. Small, tiny, little Philips, old as the hills. And they sounded a bit rubbish. I never knew they was rubbish until I connected these Kefs up, and suddenly the world of sound was in my room, high-end sound. I looked at these Kefs and looked at the Philips. There was no eBay to put the Philips on back in the day, so the Philips, I think they just got chucked in the loft, because I no longer wanted to listen to the Philips speaker. I had the Kef Cantor 2, and I was very, very happy. So they are a nice sounding speaker, these Kefs. As you see, they're a two-way, they're a sealed box, there's no ports in them. They are well made, they are lovely, they're from Kef, so what do you expect, you know what I mean? Kef is a high-end audio company, so yeah, lovely. They got quality bits in them. The driver is a B200 driver. You see that in a lot of Kef speakers from this era. It's a good driver. The tweeter is a T33 tweeter. It's a lovely tweeter. Again, you see it in lots of Kef speakers and speakers from other manufacturers from that era. It's in loads of stuff. These two together, this driver and this tweeter, appear in a hell of a lot of speakers. If you see these two in something, you know you are in for a good time. You know you will not have to suffer the fate that is the terrible speaker. These two together are a really nice combo, and they get the thumbs up from me. The crossovers in this speaker are pretty good, so you get a nice sound out of this driver and this tweeter, you really do. They're only 50 watts, 8 ohms, but they have got a really nice sound. And they don't make much money, this speaker. That is where they are good. Okay, you can get speakers that will sound better than the Kef Cantor, but you're going to have to pay a lot of money for that speaker, and if you don't know what you're buying, you too could succumb to the horrible fate of ending up with the terrible speaker. So you could play it safe, ladies and gentlemen. if you only want a medium-sized bookshelf speaker, or biggish bookshelf I suppose this is, you could play it safe. Buy the Kef Cantor for not a lot of money, and you will be happy with its detailed sound, its lovely soundstage. It is a nice speaker. Mine have survived a lot of use and they are still going nice. They have not suffered the dreaded foam rot. They have not suffered the dreaded crossover wearing out. No, Kef made these things well and they are built to last, so they are a good one to get your hands on. You will be very happy with the Kef Cantor 2. So, Kef done well making this one. A nice speaker from the early 80s period. This speaker will not let you down. You will love it. It is a good speaker, especially if you don't pay much money for it. You will be really happy with the Kef Cantor 2. It is very nice. Good tweeter. Nice paper cone driver, nice and fast, very lively. See what Robin thinks of it. What do you think of the Kef, Robin? Yeah, I really like these Kefs and we've had them a long, long time and they're always good. They do get used now and again. They're nice, especially when we put on a bit with the old vocals. They're really nice, ain't they? Yeah, they are, Robin. And what's with the palm tree, Robin? What's going on? Well, you put out the pirates flag, so I thought I'd get the palm tree out, and then it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. And I thought it might help that subscriber count go up a bit, because the viewers will think, oh, it's Johnny Depp. Don't we know well, Robin? I don't think they're going to think you are Johnny Depp. Might think you're Johnny Midget, but not Johnny Depp, Robin. Johnny Midget. So where'd you get the palm tree from, Robin? I got it on the eBay. Nice, isn't it? Thought it would help the channel, 'cause I fell asleep watching that can last night. It was on 1 and I fell asleep. And I dreamt it went up to 7. Oh, it was a lovely dream, really exciting. But then when I woke up, it still said 1 and I realised it was only a dream. Oh. Alright, Robin, so you slept on the desk last night. I thought your little bed hadn't been slept in. No, I fell asleep on the desk and I didn't have blankets. Freezing when I woke up. Alright, Robin, you got to stop looking at that counter, mate. It's never going to go up past 1 and you need to go to bed, Robin. Yeah, I know, but I love that counter. It's so exciting. One day it's going to change. Won't, Robin, it just be on 1. The man in Canada in the middle of nowhere. It's just him. He is our only viewer and subscriber. So, Robin, that's it. We do it all for him. Hello, Mr. Canadian Nice Man. Yeah, hello, Mr. Canadian Nice Man. So, as you can see, it's not very wide, this one. Comes in at 10.5 inches wide, so it's not tiny. It's got a little bit of size to it. Nice size, this one. Sometimes them small ones ain't so good, but this is big enough to give you that big sound and the big nice sound stage. So height wise, as you can see, this one is about 20.5 inches. So it's not tiny, it has got a bit of size to it. But it's nice, it doesn't take up that much room. It's worth having this one, especially if you get it for the right money. Don't go and pay a ton of money for a pair of these. But at the right money, these are a really nice speaker from the 1980s era. From the lovely factory that is Kef here in the UK. These are the best of British from the 80s. And they do sound nice on a set of stands. A little set of stands does help these out. Because if you do just stand them on like a sideboard or something like that, the sound goes into that sideboard or whatever. And you can get the bass resonating through whatever you've put it on. So a nice little set of stands on these does help them sound better. These ones sound nicer on a little set of stands. So yeah, if you buy a set of these, get the stands, unless you're lucky enough to already have a nice set of the vintage HiFi stand. So not a lot going on round the back. They have got them spring-loaded terminals, which work well, but you cannot get a massive cable in them. But they do take a fair-sized cable, so you get a cable in this, are only 50 watts, so they will take a big enough cable. You don't need a monster cable on them with 50 watts. So yeah, not much going on with the back, except Robin doing his Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, like my palm trees, like being on holiday. I might get a bit of sand and put round it, it'd be like I'm on the beach in Honolulu.
Alright, Robin, Honolulu. You flush it down the Honolulu, you little turd.
Don't call me a turd.
So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode was the Kef Cantor 2 from Kef, made about 1981. Today was brought to you by Mr. Punk UK Productions. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one, bye. And Robin,
What?
nice your palm tree, mate. Can we bring it down in the lounge tonight and use it while we watch some back-to-back reviews of the lovely man with his shop or the other man with his lava lamps?
Yeah, alright, I'll bring it down, and it don't use much electric, it's USB.
Alright, Robin, we do that then tonight, Robin. Back-to-back reviews with the palm tree. And should we have some tizer in a nice little glass with some umbrellas, because we got the palm tree?
Yeah, alright, I'll make that with the little umbrellas. And some crushed ice. It'd be like having cocktails on the beach in Honolulu.
Alright, Robin.